This is definitely just an overcorrection from last week. Hi friends. Okay, so I have a little bit of extra free time this week. Just miraculously, I'm gonna take advantage of it and cram in another Halloween casual video for you. So a couple of months ago, I got to finally try out Alien Cosmetics. I will link that video up here. So blown away by the quality of the shadows, especially the mattes. They were just top notch. And for spooky season, they announced a couple of exciting things, so I grabbed one of them. You may or may not have noticed it in the background already. That's for another video. But then I also picked up something else while I was there, because, you know, I don't know, if you're in for a penny, in for a pound. The color story of this one just kind of siren-songed its way into my shopping cart, and then I came to a few minutes later and suddenly it was on its way. So today we are going to be playing with the very Frolic palette. I thought we could do something whimsical and really ethereal with this. I am ready for a Renaissance fair moment. Let's make it happen. If that sounds like fun to you, then please keep on watching and let's get started. So I did some rudimentary Googling of Celtic folklore and mythological creatures, one of which caught my attention to the best of my layman's knowledge. It is pronounced the Lenan She. Please roast me in the comments if I got that wrong. The name comes from the Gaelic word for sweetheart, lover, often depicted as female, though there are definitely other interpretations of it. So the she seeks the love of mortals, and the mortal lover can only escape by finding another to take their place. And so the she lives off of their life while the mortal wastes away. Also described as the Gaelic muse, giving inspiration to those that she persecutes. So I love this weird balance of being the artistic muse of people, yet also sucking the life from them. I found that juxtaposition very intriguing. All of the artwork that I've seen around the she is very earthy, very woodland, fairy-esque. Some of them more seductive than others, but I do like the overall feel of this fairy type creature living in the forest, seducing men and sucking the life from their marrow, all the while inspiring art and poetry. It's kind of inspirational when you think about it. That is what this is loosely based on. I have some ears stashed away that maybe I'll pull out at the end. We'll just see how it goes. Who knows? We might end up with glitter all over our face. The palette art is also just very inspiring. Loving this piece. And this dark, earthy color story is really calling to me. So I'm gonna try and cram as many of these eyeshadows into this look as humanly possible. Probably gonna be blush draping a little bit. I have some really colorful blown out looks saved from other artists. I will leave them somewhere on the screen for you to enjoy. Other than that, I think we should just get into it. Why don't I zoom you in and we can start playing with some eyeshadow. Why don't we swatch a couple of these? Let's swatch Fairy. These are so smooth and silky. Is that a shift I detect? Ooh, okay. Mystical Moss. Oh yeah, baby. Meadow, which is really calling to me today. Queen Mab. Ooh, good reference, Alien Cosmetics. Ain't they gorgeous? Let's do the last one too. This is Frolic. Awkward Thumb swatch. Oh my God, look at that. That is pure liquid metal. What? God, yes, this palette is way more up my alley than I originally thought. So what should we start with? I definitely think I'm gonna put that onto the cheeks for sure. And we have to get into this green. Let's start with Snapdragon. I feel like it would be a nice transition shade on the outer third, and then also blown out into some blush draping, because we are now exclusively a blush draping channel, apparently. Not a whole lot of mess in the pan for sure. Picks up nicely on the brush. Let's have a go. Definitely got some depth to this one. Ooh, it's lovely. It's got lots of depth to it, but it also blends out really softly. I don't understand how this formula gets so much pigmentation and payoff and blendability without being dusty, like at all. I don't even know if you'll be able to see this, but there is no mess in this pan. Like not 1 ounce of kick up. It's insane. Stunning. All right, let's get a little crazy and go into Fern for the inner portion. think I want to do a halo eye today, so I'm kind of leaving some space here for some shimmer action later on. I'm gonna go into Snapdragon again and carve out this eye bag a little bit. Okay, so this might start to get a little bit muddy, but I think that's okay. I feel like that will just add to the earthiness of the whole vibe. Let's go into Eden and start to build some depth. Going into a little bit more Snapdragon. Grabbing some glitter primer as per usual, and I'm gonna keep that roughly in the center, tapping it. All right, we gotta do it. Let's go in with Mystical Moss. I mean, with a name like that, there's no other option. Oh my God, stop. Are you joking? That's stupid. Okay then, let's pick up a little bit of Meadow just to highlight the center. Oof. Yes, that was a solid move. Just trying to blend those edges with a little bit more Eden. Let's just throw on a bit more glitter primer underneath and grabbing some Mystical Moss. I'm gonna drag out Eden a little further on this edge here. Would it be really weird if I added like some shimmer over in that highlighted area? Would that be too weird? Let's add something in the inner corner regardless. I think we'll use Fairy because I just want to see this duochrome in action. Oh, I love that. Let's throw a bit of Snapdragon onto the nose bridge, just a little bit, and around the button. Under the chin. I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm going to go off camera, do this on the other side, throw on some lashes, and then we will come back and try and pull this all together somehow. Other side is done, lashes are on. These are Chemise by Kiss. Also popped off camera to paint my ears a little bit. I will certainly have to edit them in the photos to make them blend a little better, but I think they're pretty darn cute. So I'm thinking of adding a little bit of highlight. I think Star Surfer would be nice. It's just pink, rosy gold kind of vibe. So I think I'm just going to pick that up on my finger and tap that in on the apple of the cheek. And then maybe just to add, I don't know, a little something else, let's get Moon Cruiser, which is a blue to purple kind of shifty thing. Maybe just tap that closer to the back. Let's grab a little bit of Moon Cruiser for the inner corner. So I think I'm gonna take Snapdragon and just run that underneath the lower lip just to tie the lips in together with the look a little bit more. And then we'll also add it to the Cupid's bow. Part of me still kind of wants to tie Fairy from the palette into the cheek somewhere, just kind of tapping it in over the blush. It's just such a pretty shimmer. And then for lips, I think I'm gonna take Requiem from Noctex. Just to brighten it up a little bit, I'm gonna add Lilies. I almost want something darker in the center.
One eternity later.
I think I need to try that again. Okay, change of plans. Let's do the Noctex Air Blush instead. I think this will give me the feeling I want better than the liquid lipstick will. That's about as good as it's gonna get, I think, today. I feel like I've kind of lost the plot. Do we throw in glitter? Has it come to this? This is one of the glitterly obsessed gels from the ColourPop Hocus Pocus collection. You know what? Sure. I mean, it's kind of a move. You know what? This look is kind of like an everything but the kitchen sink anyway, so why not throw glitter gel in there, you know? Why don't we spray it down? Call it a day, huh? Do I even dare to try and put contacts in? This is turning into a harrowing project. Let's throw a little bit of Fern right into the corners of the mouth. I have these yellow contacts that I thought might actually pick up the yellow a little bit in this look. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. Against my bluish eyes, they actually turn kind of chartreuse, which does kind of work for this look. And for my final touch, boop. Oh my gosh, I think this actually kind of came together. Because I've been working on this for so many hours, I'm kind of face blind. So I would love you to tell me if you think this is anything. I do feel very much like a magical woodland creature, and so I feel accomplished. Especially with this tiny teacup. I feel like I am at a fairy tea party, and I love it. Okay, this palette was so fun to play with. As far as formula goes, this definitely holds up against the other Alien Cosmetics shadows I've tried. Just like the Strawberry Milkshake palette, the mattes are just so unreal, like crazy good. I don't know how they achieve this, but they give you so much payoff and so much blendability without making any sort of mess in the pan, and I have no idea how that works because I'm not a chemist. However, they seem to have perfected the art of the matte eyeshadow. Also, these shimmers were just divine. Mystical Moss, if I could marry an eyeshadow, this would be it. This chartreuse was everything I wanted it to be and more, and it's so compact that I could take it with me wherever I want to go. Great palette, home run. But I would love to know your thoughts. What do you think of this look? Is it too out there? Is it a little bit too much? Also, do you have any familiarity with Alien Cosmetics? Which Alien Cosmetics palettes do you own? Do you own Fairy Frolic? Am I overhyping it? Or are you just as besotted as I am with this formula? Let me know your thoughts down below. All right, I'm gonna take my tiny teacup and I'm going to leave you. But before I do, please let me rattle it off to you really quick. Here are the many ways that you can help out my channel. You can give this video a huge thumbs up. You can comment down below what you thought of everything. You can subscribe. Any and all engagement with this video is crucial to its success in the algorithm. So if you have a few spare seconds, please engage with this video. You can follow me on other social media. I will leave those right there. The only one, truthfully, that I am active on is Instagram, so you can always find me there. If you wish to support me financially, I do have a Patreon. The link is down below in the description box, along with a bunch of petitions to sign and places to donate. And with that, please stay safe, stay sane, wash your hands, wear a mask, stay home if you can, get vaccinated if you can. Just keep doing your best, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. These ears are so ridiculous. Ah!